Hi guys, welcome to this workout. It's a chest and tricep workout. I'm going to be doing a bit of a voiceover here, and what I'm going to be doing is going to be going through my form and critique, basically why I'm doing what I'm doing for my chest and tricep workout, just to show you correct form and little tips as well. Alright, so as you can see, my first exercise here is some flat bench press. So as you can see, I was literally just warming up. In fact, just before that first one you just saw, I did actually do just the bar warming up. I don't know how many reps I did, maybe 15, 20 reps or whatever, just warming up a little bit through the motion. I did a plate there, warming up, again quite a few reps, not too sure, maybe 10 reps, and then went to 2 plates. And you saw when I put the 2 plates back, it did slip a little bit, but I got back on. And then we're going up to 120 now, 2.5 plates, bench press, just to again just a couple of reps, warming up the joints a little bit. Now on my first working set, and this is 3 plates. You can't really see it properly there, but it is actually 3 plates, 140 kilos. So as you can see, form wise, you want to try and keep your feet flat on the ground the entire time. As you can see, my feet are on the ground. They are actually maybe slightly moving a little bit, which I shouldn't be doing. But you basically keep your feet on the ground, keeps your power as much as possible. Your bum on the bench, your shoulders on the bench, and your head back as well. You want all these contacts on the ground. So basically your feet on the ground, your bum on the bench, your shoulders on the bench or upper back, and your head back if you can as well. And it basically helps give that extra power, extra drive in the bench press. And grip wise, you want to have a good grip, not too wide but not too close. You want to basically have it so when you basically go down, your elbows is basically in a 90-degree angle, but your elbows tucked in slightly, maybe about 45-degree angle. You don't want to be elbows flared out too much. Otherwise, if you do, that'll be working a little bit more of the shoulders, which obviously you don't want that at all. You can injure your shoulders otherwise, and you don't really want to have it tucked in too much either, the elbows. Otherwise, that'll be working more of the triceps. So just in between, about 45-degree angle. Okay, so that was my second set of 140 then. I think I did 6 reps, I think it was. And now I'm actually doing my back off sets, so last sets, I'm going to do 3 sets here, and I do 120 kilos. Just repping out as many as I can. I'm not sure how many I did, maybe 10, 12 reps, I can't remember actually. But as you can see here as well, the bar touches my chest each rep as well. We're gonna make sure. So literally just tap the chest. I'll say where you want to tap it is literally, I'll say about nipple line basically. So where your nipples are basically, all the way down, basically just touch the chest, don't bounce it, but just touch the chest lightly and then press back up as well. And you see the girl there just gave me a little bit of spot. She just saw me struggling a little bit, so she came and helped her a little bit there. Alright, so exercise number 2 now is incline and dumbbell press. So it's incline, I'm not too sure the angle here, but I think it's about 35, maybe close to maybe 40-degree angle, which I'll say is perfect. Even a little bit less, about 30, yes, that's fine as well. But it's just this bench, if you go 1 notch lower, it's not much of an incline at all. And I'm doing, I think, 50 kilos here, dumbbells. And you want to go down to basically your hands are in line with the upper portion of your chest. So for this one, you don't want to go down to the lower chest or like nipple area. Instead, more of the upper portion of the chest, just because it is working the upper chest. And it's the way the exercise is. You're trying to go vertically up as well. So you're going to go in line with the upper portion of the chest. Otherwise, if you're too far down, your angle of your elbows and your wrists won't be correct. As you can see there as well, again, points of contact. You want to have feet firmly on the ground, your bum on the bench, and up, back or shoulders on the bench again, and again head back on the bench. Try not to move as much as possible. I know a little bit, my feet do end up moving sometimes when I'm struggling, which I do need to stop. Trying to stop doing that, but it's just when you're struggling, it can happen sometimes, as long as it doesn't happen too much. Alright, and that was the last set. That was 2. I think I did 4 sets of the 50s on incline there for 10 reps. Alright, third exercise is now some incline hammer strength press machine. I love this machine. It's such an incredible machine. It does really work the upper chest really well. Weights here, I got 3 plates aside, so 320s each side. And I think I'm doing 10 reps, as you can see. And again, you want to have good posture, so chest up, shoulders back the entire time. If you do press forward and the shoulders do come forward, it'll be working more of the shoulders. So again, chest up, working the chest. Again, elbows down just very slightly, just so it's not getting too much of the shoulders. But again, not elbows tucked in too much for the triceps, just in between. and head back as if you can as well. Good posture. You're going to push up. You don't need to completely lock your arms out, but just keep a slight bend in the elbow. The reason you don't lock your arms out is just otherwise if you do, it's going to be resting, just basically going through the joints, it's going to be resting the muscle. And it can be damaged joint otherwise as well. So that's the reason why I don't lock the arms out, and I want to keep tension on the chest as much as I can. Alright, next exercise is, what is this? This is a pec deck machine. So pec deck machine, I'm doing, I think I end up doing 15 reps here. And I think I do 4 sets here as well. But you want to make sure again, chest up, shoulders back, trying to squeeze your chest as much as you can. It's a really good machine for squeezing because you don't need to stabilize at all. It's not like dumbbells or cables when you have to stabilize a little bit. This one is such good for squeeze because it's literally a machine, goes in one movement, as you can see. So you're trying to press forward all the way together, more or less till your hands nearly touch each other. When you see there at the end, I'm doing just a few partial reps just to burn the muscle a bit. But the rest of the reps, I'm basically having my chest, my wrists or my hands are very close to each other, just so I can squeeze the muscle as much as I can and keep a very slight bend in the elbow. And I think I did 4 sets there as well. Oh yeah, and with the incline chest press, incline hammer strength press, I did 3 sets of 10. This one is cable flies now. So as you can see, it's a bit of a different, well, a little bit of a different cable flies as some of you may see. I'm leaning over it a lot more. The reason I actually do that personally is because I do actually, if I do lean, like stand forward and I go forward instead, it does end up pulling me back. I'm not the heaviest myself, so and if I want to use quite a heavy weight, it does otherwise pull me back and make me fly back. So it basically helps keep me grounded a bit. But this one, again, lean over, just similar to like the pec deck, the kind of form-wise, chest up, again, shoulders back, keep your elbow very slightly bent. Don't completely straighten your arm, and when you go to fly, you don't want to strain your arms even more, otherwise be working your triceps. So you want to keep that bend in the elbow fixed the entire time. So basically think of it as you have a cast in your arm, you've broken your arm, you cast, you can't move the elbow joint, the only joint you can move is the shoulder. Okay, that's chest done, so now I'm moving on to triceps. So you can see here, I've got a rope on the cables, I'm doing rope extensions. But my stance, as you see, I'm not quite upright. I am leaning forward a little bit, hips back and lean forward a little bit, just so I can get an extra squeeze in the tricep. I do personally sometimes prefer this way of doing it. I just go all the way down, trying to squeeze the triceps as much as I can. And I feel like sometimes when you get to near the end, like going to failure, you can like swing the arm just very slightly, not too much, just a little bit, just to get an extra couple of reps out to burn the muscle as much as possible. And this one you want to go up, all the way up to about 90-degree angle in the elbow, or maybe slightly less. And then when you come down, trying to strain your arms completely, you can on this one, just so you can squeeze the triceps as much as you can. You're trying to squeeze the triceps as much as you can, trying to engage them as much as possible. And instead this one as well, you want to make sure you keep your body nice and still. If again the last 2 or 3 reps, swing just very slightly, that's not too bad. Just make sure you don't over swing it and it'd be dangerous for your lower back otherwise. And this exercise, I think I ended up doing about 15 to 20 reps, and I did 4 sets of that as well. Okay, so next exercise, as you can see, is some skull crushers but using dumbbells instead. I do occasionally like to use dumbbells. Sometimes I use a bar, the EZ bar, but sometimes again I use dumbbells, just so it's a slightly different movement. But this one, it can be palms facing each other the entire time. So palms facing towards your head, and you're going to go all the way up till again your arms are completely straight, trying to squeeze the triceps. But what you don't want to do is to go arms are vertical. You can lean your arms over slightly, over your head a little bit, so keep tension on the muscle the entire time, as you can see, and then go all the way down to get a nice stretch in the triceps. Maybe go down to about 90-degree angle in the elbow, or if you can, maybe very slightly lower. And this exercise is working more of the long head of the tricep, so more the inner portion of the tricep. So it basically helps get more of the large portion of the tricep, more of the hang of it as well. And last exercise here is just a tricep extension machine. Pretty simple, but your triceps on the machine, on the pad, push all the way down to your arms are straight, squeeze your triceps as much as you can, up to about 90-degree angle in the elbow, trying to keep your body nice and still and not too fast in the movement, nice and controlled as well on that one. And for this one, I think I only did actually 2 sets, and I can't remember reps wise, it might have been 12 or 15 reps, but I only did 2 sets there because I was running out of time.